I'm gonna piggyback on what you just said real quick before we move on, because I'll be remiss if I don't say this. I'm gonna be 100. Just what you just said about sometimes we just gonna do what we want to do.
Yeah.
But you know what, man? I'm gonna be 100. My nieces, like, if I really ask Tim or I ask Dee or I ask Mario, and I know I'm just gonna do what I want to do, even though I know it might be wrong. If I'm already gonna talk to my nieces, like my nieces don't let me slide with nothing.
Yeah.
Like they don't even care.
That's a good thing though.
Right?
Yeah.
So like, if I'm really on that path of just like doing whatever or saying whatever I want, them three, they're like, listen, man, they don't hold no punches, no nothing. And again, I only just say that just to say because you made me think about it. But also too, you just need that person that no matter what is not gonna sugarcoat it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Medicine sometimes ain't gonna taste good. Yeah.
I hear you.
I'm gonna piggyback.
Don't want to admit it. You don't want to hear it.
Right.
That's the thing.
Again, I'm stubborn as stubborn can get.
Taurus. He's a Taurus.
I'm stubborn as stubborn can get. Listen, and one thing I tell you what, we talk about being praying men, talking to God, this, that, and the third. I tell you what, bro. If there's one thing I thank God for, especially with my marriage, like she is very patient. She talk, she give it back to me, but she's very patient because she know me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
y'all been together how long?
My daughter 20, man. So, 2 years we wasn't together, so 18.
Yeah.
I mean,
18 years.
Yeah, man. So, one thing about it is...
So, I'm going to start right there, and I'm going to applaud that, because for them to be in a relationship for 18 years, that don't happen these days.
Real,
I applaud you on that one, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And then for y'all to go 2 years apart and come back together and just rekindle and take off even stronger, that's dope.
Man, look here. One thing about it is this, man. And I hear a lot of different stories, this, and the third. I got friends and stuff that's like, they got different, their wife, and then they got the child, mother, this, that, and the third. Like, I tell you, man, I see them go through, listen, man, I see y'all go through some stuff sometimes, boy, and they, I'm just like, I don't know if I could have did it. But y'all strong for real.
The crazy thing is, my son's mom, my first wife, my son's mom, when we first separated, like she hated anything I did, bro. Like, but when I say growth in prayer, like me and her sit down and have a conversation. Like, she's remarried.
Yeah.
She called me one day. She was like, "Hey, what did I do wrong in our marriage? Because I see the same thing happen in my marriage now." And me and her had a conversation about it. And I was like, "You did not let me be a man. You wanted to control everything."
Right.
And she was like, "He tells me the same thing. Ding, 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 something."
Yeah.
So I get it, man. But yeah,
that's the tug of war, man.
Yeah.
That's the tug, especially with, our women, right? That's the tug of war, man, because they've been, conditioned. I was about to say groomed, but it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Conditioned to be masculine, bro. And like,
that's deep.
But it's true.
It's true.
Definitely true, though.
But it's true. Now, be clear, and I'm sure this will be touched on in that another time, but it's our doing, right? Generations upon generations.
It is.
But also, too, it's a different side of that, another driving force to add a hand, too. You know what I mean? But I think, as far as the women, we got to get back to, and I'm talking about I'm really talking about me, right? Get back to letting them just be women.
Question about that. So this is something that I do. Is your wife? No, I'm not. So I use the word allowed, and that's just because I have no other word to use. Is your wife allowed to touch a door around you?
Is she allowed to? For the sake of the word, yes. Okay. Now, it's funny you asked me that, right? Because I see the way my Uncle Butch, treats my aunt, right?
Mhm.
Like, she ain't allowed to touch doors, open the car door, none of that,
Mhm.
right? And me for so long, I hadn't done nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So I didn't kind of, I told my wife, like, yo, like, if we go into a door, now we go in a restaurant or wherever else, like, no, you're not allowed to touch the door before me.
Yeah.
I have to get it in my head to, when we get to the car, you know what I mean? Get the door. And that's one of the things that I can't say I'm in the process of doing, but like when I do remember it, like I do.
So the crazy thing is, with my lady, she's not allowed to touch the door. And I've said that.
Right.
So she cracks jokes and she'll do little things
Right.
that act like she's gonna do it, but she doesn't do it. Like when we first started dating, bro, I'm not abusive in by no means necessary.
Let's get that out the way.
I am not abusive by any means necessary. I'm gonna sit up and say this. I am not.
Yeah,
But anytime she got near the door and she touched it,
Yeah.
I popped her hand.
Put your hand on.
And now she'll go to the door, she'll reach out to do it.
Right.
And then she'll know, I look at her and she'll be like, and she'll pull her hand back. So for me, it's doors.
Yeah.
Trash. Trash? You doing what?
Nah.
Put that shit down. And I say just like, put that shit down. You're not taking out trash around me. I don't care what's going on. You are not. All right, so I know for me when it comes to opening and closing the door, she's not allowed to touch the trash and all that stuff. Not gonna do it. Like she'll try and sneak and do it every now and then if I ain't paying attention and take out the trash or take a box to the trash can. And I look at her like, what are you doing? Nothing. And she'll scurry on and do it, but that's just me. So D, when it comes to you, you got Jason's take on it. What about you when it comes to opening doors and stuff like that?
I need to get better at it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be all the way 100. I need to get better at it.
So I'm actually, what's stopping you? Like, what is your hindrance of getting and being better at it?
There's really no hindrance. It's just, I just need to get back in my gym and stuff.
Okay.
I feel like I don't gotta look comfortable.
Gotcha.
And
Did you do it in the beginning or?
yeah.
Oh, you slipping.
Yeah, so I need to
You gotta tighten up, boss.
Yeah, I do. Hey, I'm gonna be honest, man. Like, I'm gonna be honest though, like, for real. But we went on a date last week and I told her, like, yeah, moving forward, like, I don't want you touching no doors, like, at all. Don't touch no door. Even if you get to the door before me and I'm making sure the car locked, like, hey, just wait till I get to the door. Like,
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm not too far behind you. I promise. I'm not too far.
so,
yeah.
But speaking on that, like, she put me on something, like, far as, like, the seating etiquette of the restaurant, and I never thought about this. Because I noticed when we used to always go out on a date, like, she'll sit in the chair with her back to the door and she'll make sure that I got the chair, like, facing the exit.
There you go.
Bro.
And so I was looking at her one day, right, I'm noticing everything. So I was like, and at the dawn, I was like, yeah, but you know something. She was like, yeah, my dad always told me, like, when you go out with a man, like, make sure he sitting facing the door. And I was like, that's crazy. Like, I never, like, looked at it like that. And I was married for, like, 13 years. Like, I never. So that's either go to show you, like, man.
It's the little thing.
It's the little thing, but you can always learn something. Like,
So were you military at all?
nah, my
So-
stepfather was, though.
Did that come from the military? Was sitting to back to the door?
Mine did not. Mine is a little.
Because I saw what he said. You shook your head like,
Well,
bro.
I say that because my wife will tell you, like my daughter will tell you, we go out, this, that, and the third, we go out to eat. My daughter knows it now because it's been drilled to her.
Mhm.
But like, she'll be like, sit on that side. My daughter was like, for what? So your daddy don't have his back to the door, right? Because I used to always tell her that, like, no, I need to be able to see the door. Like, in case something happens, I need to be able to see the door.
Yeah.
Right? But quick story on why I'm that way, and I've said this story to plenty of people plenty of times. Like, I was young, I had to be about 12 or 13. My brother had his car. Like, and I used to, your older brother, you want to jump in the car and ride with him. You know what I mean? But every time I used to ride with him, if he picked somebody up, I had to get in the back.
Yeah.
Reason for that.
There's a reason.
Never understood why. I'm just thinking, I'm your brother, I should be in the front.
Oh, wow.
And so enough times it happened, I was like, the hell with it. Like, why you always make me get in the back? And you know what he told me? This is his exact words, verbatim. He said, because I trust you. I don't trust them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I knew the reason why
He
said.
said,
Mm-hmm.
they might be my friends, but you my brother. I trust you more than them.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
So if something happens,
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the front and you right behind me.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's that detrimental, there's something in the back seat.
Oh, you something in the back seat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Never knew it.
Yeah, that's
Pulled out the look. I'm like, okay,
okay.
makes sense.
Yes, sir.
Never had a problem with it ever did.
Absolutely.
So I know for me, when it comes to going in a restaurant, I'm never sitting my back to the door.
No.
And she, like, when we would go in the restaurant, she'll go sit down and she'll be like, "How I'm just playing." I'm like, "You right?" Cause, bro, I don't care where I go. The first thing I do when I walk in the place, I look for exits, just in case.
Absolutely.
Like 9 times out of 10, I'm carrying it all times.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
So, but at the same time, I still want to know if I need to get us out of here,
Mm-hmm.
when's gonna be the fastest way for me to get us out of here.
Yes.
So I know for me, when it comes to that, like there's no touching doors,
Mm-hmm.
there's no walking on the side of traffic. If
Right.
you walk on the sidewalk,
That's
you get your ass on the
Yeah,
inside.
get on the
Right.
inside.
Even walking in the parking lot, you get your ass on the inside.
Yep.
And she'll try and play, you know what I do? I let her get on towards the traffic, and I just guide her up to the other side of
Yeah.
the parking lot. Like, you're not walking in the traffic. Sorry, it's not happening.
Oh yeah.
That's just me and her. And like, for me, I never want my lady to walk behind me.
No.
Mm.
No.
Facts.
Because at the end of the day, if you're behind me, I can't see you. I can't protect you.
Yeah.
And like, I'm big on protection. I don't care. And you don't even have to be my lady. If you're in a situation, you're a lady.
Right. Absolutely.
You're my mom. You're my sister. You're my cousin.
Facts.
You're my homie's wife. You're my homie's lady.
Yeah.
I'm going to protect you as you're mine
Mm-hmm.
in any situation.
Facts.
So-
Absolutely.
Everybody's going to think that way. That's just me. And we think that way. We all see that. But
Yeah.
Yes.
like,
Yes.
even when it comes to my son, brother, your mama ever tell me you in the car with her and she pump gas?
Yeah. It's a
I
problem.
can't even interested.
It's a problem.
Like, even with, like, she has 2 kids, she has a son and a daughter.
Right.
I tell her daughter, you don't touch doors around me. I will come open your door for you to get out of the car. I will open the door for you to get in the car. I tell her son is motivated by money, hands down.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, every time you open your mama's car, they'll give you $2.
Oof.
Every Friday.
It's senseless. Absolutely.
On Fridays, you open your mama's car, like last week, it was 3 times. Zelle, $6 real quick. And he's catching on. And so when we go places,
How old is the son?
her son is 14.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So whenever we go places and we're with, he'd think about it, we're together, he'd try to run to the door real quick to do it because he know Mr. Timmons gonna send me $2 for his dog. So, but I told him, it's like, it's the little things, man. It's like things that your mom or your sister shouldn't have to do.
True.
Like, technically, you're the man of the house. I don't live there.
It's true.
You are the man of the house. So there's things that they shouldn't have to take in our trash. Well, I did take in our trash, bro. But
I'll say this. That trash thing, boy, I gotta get that. When you say you gotta get better, that's what I gotta get better.
Oh yeah.
And I just say that because, man, you know how I get. We done got older, bro. I'm an early bird now.
So I'm gonna tell you. So for me, when married before taking out trash, every morning when I left for work, I just take it away.
See, now, my wife evidently don't believe in that, right?
What?
Now, this is where we get into fusses at, you know, little arguments, not arguments, but just little back and forth.
Mhm.
Because she'll take out the trash, but it's the night before.
Oh, she wants to take it out at night.
Yeah.
Got you.
So, and normally when she take it, it's after I'm already done showered and I'm in the bed, right? I'm like, because I know I got to get up early in the morning and I'm rolling.
Got you.
So I make sure I try to, you know, get enough rest. Me personally, I'm like, and we've had this conversation, right? I'm like, I'll just take it in the morning. Like I get it in the morning.
Yeah.
Now, it might be a time or two I might forget it just because I might be a little late and I'm rushing and I fly right past the trash. But my intentions is to get it in the morning.
Mhm.
She can't stand that.
So she's
she's
one
like,
of the-
I'll just take it out.
She's one of the ones. The kitchen has to be clean before she go to bed. I got it. Understood.
So, but yeah, that's
Nothing wrong with that.
definitely that thing, like you said.
Yeah,
Gotta
somebody
get
gotta
better
work
at
on
that.
doors, man.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna take a break and we'll be right back.
All right, welcome back. So let me ask you, Jason, how you feel about gender roles in a relationship?
That's touchy, especially if you say gender roles to some women, like,
Yeah.
you know, depending on how you feel about gender roles, right? that could be really, really touchy
Mm-hmm.
because, but don't tell these westernized women these days about, you know, our grandfathers and great grandfathers had their wives, and all you was allowed to do was take care of the house.
Take care of the house.
You got everything else outside.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you tell a woman that, you might get a whole argument for about 2 hours.
Yeah, you really would.
Because, you know, and I get it, but I also look at it like that's part of our job, which ties right into gender roles, but that's part of our job is to be in the protect and the provider.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but nowadays, you know, there's a lot of women too that's you know, either they don't have a man,
Mm-hmm.
don't have the right man,
Mm-hmm.
but don't want one.
Mhm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I would say I'm split down the middle. Like what you said earlier. I get in the kitchen, I cook.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. And I love to cook. Yeah,
Mhm.
right? I'm gonna tell you what's most satisfying for me, especially like on the weekends.
That first bite.
I cook, she sit down to eat, and them eyes look down again, I know it's on.
Yeah,
What's up?
that's why I said that first bite.
And
You can
you ain't doing nothing. And she hit that couch and she like, nodding. I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you good.
Home run.
You full.
Yes, sir.
It was good.
Damn
You
right.
going to sleep.
Yes, sir.
And it's a nice day. So, you know, love to cook. You know, again, now I'm gonna be honest, and I can cook, but I tell you what, my wife, bro, this if it had to be, this is your one thing you do, and this is the one thing I do, I'm letting her have to cook.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
Boy, look at her.
I mean, I know I didn't go too far in the gender role,
Oh,
but
no.
yeah, that that's one that's near and dear to my heart because
I got
I about my stomach.
Understood.
Yeah. And that's how I feel.
So we back. Last segment of the day. So y'all know I was talking about banana pudding. So I'm putting the bros on the test. I just want to. When I make up banana pudding, my first thing is I like to see that first bite. That face you make when you bite into it that first time. Any meal I cook, like Jay said, when she bite it and she look down and be like, I love that look. So we done it on camera, and y'all gonna see a live reaction. Have at it, fellas.
Let's see what the man he got going on. Let's see what we got.
Have at it.
Tell you what, it's got my favorite cookies in it.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Chestnut cookies all day long.
Yes,
Mm.
Don't try to hide your face, goddammit. Don't try to hide it, bro.
You already know I done had
That
this
shit-
banana pudding, so
that shit good,
Don't try
bro.
to hide it, bro.
Bro, like the cookies, bro.
And they crunchy.
And they crunchy.
So, I'm not going to give out everything that I put in mine. So, while you do have the cookies on top, I actually take cookies and put them in a plastic bag and crunch them up. So every time you bite, every bite you take,
you get the cookie.
Getting the cookie.
you get the cookie. So whether you get a whole cookie or a crumble cookie, you get the cookie. I know ain't the cookie I want right now, but you know,
Hey,
it is what it is. I got it.
Bro, where you get these cookies from?
Walmart. What do you mean?
Grocery store.
It's
Chestnut cookies.
Pepper farm chestnut cookies. That's all it is.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
So I got a message. I got a comment on my Facebook page saying they can't wait to taste it. So, I mean, I made one for that. I made one for the Shawty house too. So I'm taking one to her house when I go over there tonight.
Yeah, this shit busting, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it busting.
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Oh yeah. Damn.
They said when you don't talk much, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all niggas talking too much.
Yeah, that's good, bro.
Yeah.
I like to see people scrape their plates, bro. Like I've had
I
people
didn't
who
expect nothing different though, because I done had it before, so
absolutely.
I knew.
Holy crap.
I've had people who don't eat banana pudding eat this and be like,
Yeah.
the fuck?
I ain't a fan of it, but this is, man.
Oh, good.
Bro.
So when I tell you I like to hold my own in the kitchen, I ain't bullshit.
Yeah, he can
Y'all
throw it
see
down
this
for
shit
real.
live.
He can throw it on for real. He can.
So
Hold on.
I know y'all tried to kill me in the Georgia Florida game. Nigga, I was tired of that. It was alright. Bruh, when I say I could, before we got there, it was already baked beans and macaroni done. Chicken wings, seasoned, cut up, and everything.
Yep.
Hamburgers, hot dogs, everything I cooked up. Bro, I was tired as hell and it was
Look.
hot. I was like, bro, I'll be back.
I know dog would think of you because normally you
Y'all
be
see
deep.
that? That's everything you need to know about it. But
Check us out, man.
alright, that's gonna conclude this episode of Original Tell Podcast. This was the revamp, the reintroduction. We'll definitely be back. We're definitely looking forward to come chilling with y'all again, man. Giving y'all intake and, you know, output and advice on life and whatever we talking about. We hope that the goal is to, you know, to reach out to people. Whatever advice we give, they can take heed of it or it can help them through something that they're going through. You know, but we definitely got a lot of big things coming up, and y'all just stay tuned and we getting started. Until next time.
One last thing before we get out of here. So, comments, suggestions, concerns.
Yes.
Drop them. Let us know what we need. Let us know what we can talk about. Give us some topics, something that's bothering you that we can address and put it out there. That way you can get a different perspective.
And let us know if y'all disagree with some things and tell us why.
Absolutely.
Hey, we love feedback. We love
Absolutely.
something.
All feedback is good feedback.
Let's figure this out together. We all
Absolutely.
walking through this life together. Let's work
Absolutely.
together. This shit good as hell though.
Absolutely, it's definitely good. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, with that'll wrap it up.
All right.
Until next time.